up, YouTube? It's your boy Junior, aka Semi, and welcome to Semi 210, the channel that brings you everything from product reviews, tech reviews, app reviews, all the way to live streaming and live gaming and everything else in between. So if you like all that stuff plus more, then stay tuned to this video. And before we get started with this great new video, if you haven't done so already, right here, the subscribe button right here, click on that. And once you click on that, you make sure you click right next to it, the little bell right here. Enable bell notifications so you get notified for every single video I come out with or anything I come out with. As well as don't forget to like the video there and share it to all your social media platforms. Alright guys, thanks for coming back. I do appreciate all the love and support you guys show the channel. Remember, want to continue supporting the channel, all you gotta do is like all my videos, share all my videos, comment all my videos, and if you still haven't done so, hit the subscribe button and enable bell notification so you get notified about great video tips like this or anytime I go live. And trust me guys, you never ever want to miss a thing. Alright guys, so as you can read from the title of the video, I'm going to show you how to do green screen effects without using a green screen physically. You heard that correctly guys. Still do the green screen effects while having to buy a green screen. You guys know when I do my videos, I've always used a green screen just because it helps me do it in the room I'm in. As you see, this is my bedroom. I have my setup in my bedroom. This is my office, both for sleeping and working. so when I use green screen a lot also because it makes it easier to navigate through the video when I'm showing you stuff. It just makes it easier in my opinion. And that's just me. You guys might agree, you guys might not agree. There's plenty of people that out there that do videos that don't use green screen for many things, but this really works really well as well for gaming, because when you do gaming, you don't want a big block on your screen blocking most of the thing. You just want yourself, that's it, to be shown on the screen, you know, and anything else you don't care for. All right, so I'm gonna show you how to do that, but full disclaimer, you have to be on an Nvidia graphics card to be able to use this. Very simple. All you have to do is download software, and I'm going to show you how to install it, how to get it, and how it works. Alright, so let's go and shrink myself down and take you to the website real quick. Alright guys, so this is the website. This is the Nvidia website. So when you come here, all you got to do is come right here. I'll leave a link to this direct page right here so you don't have to go looking for stuff or anything. And the software you're going to be downloading is the Nvidia broadcast app. This is all you need and you'll be set. As you see right now, I don't have a green screen. Everything is showing in the background. I got my pictures on the wall over there, and you can see part of my bed. But you see everything here, no issues, right? So I have no green screen, like I just said. All right, so basically all you're going to do is hit download and download the software. So once you download it, you're going to open it up. All right. And what it looks like is going to be this software right here. Once it opens up here, let me make sure you can see it better. So this is the Nvidia broadcast software. You can Google search it. You don't have to use my link. You can just go Google search it, put Nvidia broadcast, and it'll pop up. It'll be the first link on the search bar. So right now, since I'm using my camera on here, it's not going to show on here. All right. So I'm going to describe it a little bit better here for you. Here you got the option for microphones, which is a good thing if you want to use this. I'm just going to briefly talk about it because I'm not going to do a separate video on this. Okay, so a lot of gamers, they like to use the keyboard for PC gaming. You know, if you're a PC gamer, your keyboard. And what's the most common keyboard people use? Not common brand type of keyboard, are mechanical keyboards. A bunch of my YouTube friends, they use mechanical keyboards. One of my good friend Penn, when he's typing or playing games, you can hear the mechanical keys when he's using the keyboard. You can hear it. It can get annoying to some people, but some people don't mind because I'm used to it. I don't really care. It just shows you how fast somebody's typing. This software also gets that removed. So if you have fans in the background, you have people in the other room making noise or anything like that, just go here, pick your microphone, go here and choose noise removal and enable that. I don't use this feature because it doesn't really need for me to use it, so it's okay. But there you go. You could choose the strength on it is and everything, and you could just go ahead and test it out while doing you. If you want to record yourself and see how it sounds, just do it here, record it, and then play it back and see how it sounds. So it gives you that option for this. That's a very good option for a lot of people. Pan, you can use this for yourself if you want to, because I do know you have an Nvidia graphics card. All right, so that's not the problem we want here today. Not the option. The thing you want to do is go to camera. I'm gonna go to camera. It might show my camera here, so no, see, the source camera is busy. It's not showing there because I'm using my camera on my recording software. So before I get into this, I'm gonna go ahead and pause the video here, and I'm gonna have everything set up ready for you guys to see it. All right, so I'll be right back. All right, guys, so we're back here. As you see, I have broadcast open, and you see my face on broadcast. So this is very simple to use. You saw before it said no sources, but when you're gonna use this software, you have to open this up first before you open up any other software you use to record. Because if your camera's read somewhere else, it's not gonna work properly here. Just like with any software, if you go any software, you open it up there first, and then you try to open it up somewhere else, it's not gonna show on the second one. Whatever source it uses first, that's the source it's gonna be playing on. So just a quick tip there. So make sure you open this up first before you open up anything else. All right. So once you're here, you see yourself here. You have these options here. You got camera sources. You go ahead and pick your camera. As you see, I got my Logitech installed right there, so that's the one I'm gonna pick. And if you have multiple cameras, you could use it to whatever it's built in here. You can see a list of camera options here. Just go ahead and use that. That's fine. Then we have here is you're gonna pick your resolution. For 1080p, it only gives you up to 30 frames per second. That's the maximum that it gives you. Or I think that might be just because of my camera. I don't know. I'm not too sure. Can't remember how fast my camera is. But anyways, you got the option there, and then you got all these other options if you want to check them out. You got 2080 by 960 for 15 frames a second, 720p at 30 frames per second, 960 by 720 at 30 frames, 4080 at 30, same one at 60, and then you got 640 by 360 for 30 frames, and then also 60 frames for the same one. So you go ahead and pick the one you want to work best for you. I'm gonna go with the highest one, 1920 by 30 frames per second, and it'll buffer around when it does that. It'll change the resolution on here. And then on the effects, you have 4 options. You got auto frame. Don't really know how. Oh yeah, auto frame actually zooms in you, so it only tries to take your head as much as possible. If I go auto frame, you're gonna see it's gonna zoom in as much as I gotta turn on the effect. You see how close it got me into it? So that's what auto frame is. I'm gonna turn that effect. I'm gonna leave that on there. Now the other effect we have is black background blur. So if you don't mind your background, you just want a little bit blur, you can do it from here. And you can change the effect on here. You go stronger. So if you go higher, you see the background's really blurred out as much as possible. But of course, if you go less, there's really nothing there to be blurred out. So if you want to just blur it out, just keep your background as is. This is a great feature. I see a lot of people do the blur background. And mostly they do this on their DSLR because it's easier to do it on that. But you got the option here if you want to do it on here for that. All right, and then the other background you have is background replacement. Now, you want to go ahead and put a replacement. You pick that one, and you pick a photo you want to use. I'm going to go ahead and pick one now so you guys can see what it looks like. I'm going to pick when I talk to you guys on live stream, I'm going to pick that screen, which I think it's on right here, right? I just got to find it. I just can't remember where it should be in here. Let me see. Can't remember where I put the stuff sometimes. Okay, it's right here. So see, it replaced my background with that. So you don't have to use a green screen for that. You can just do this and you'll be set. Now, you already have a background on your software for your however you stream, however you record. You don't want to use this replacement. This is just one option, a replacement. You can do this and you're fine. Now you want the green screen. You want to go to this effect again and change to background removal. I go here, you see everything's black because now my whole back is green screen. It's transparent. So whatever I put in the back of me, that's what's gonna show in there. So as you see, the camera keeps going in and out because the software tries to recognize a face feature and whatever is connected to it. So if I go over the camera, if I move my head over to the camera, you're gonna see the camera is gonna show more. Watch. See? It shows perfect. No issues. I mean microphone. Why did I say camera? I meant microphone. Sorry about that, guys. But if I move over the microphone, you see it's perfectly. But if I move away, it's gonna show. Now, another thing is, I did this yesterday. I was recording a video. I was doing a live gaming last night on Twitch, and then my wife was over here behind me, and she's like, "Oh, babe, I gotta get by. Can you move?" I'm like, "I don't have a green screen, so try to stay as back as possible and move over." She goes, "It's gonna see me." It didn't catch her whole body, but it caught a little bit of her face. So if it does detect faces, guys. So this could be a problem if you have a lot of movement going on in the background. You might want to just stick with the green screen. But there's times that people don't want to use a green screen because they don't have the budget for it or they don't like it. It takes up too much space. That was my issue. That's why I use a pop-up one for this room until I get my office again, and then I could get everything all sorted out properly. But you see the option. Now, how does this work on a recording software? I'm going to show you right now. So I'm going to move this one over here. I'm going to move it to the right as much as possible. And I'm going to go ahead and open up Streamlabs OBS. If I can find it. I had it open right here. All right. So here we go. I'm going to shrink this down so you guys can see it. It's not going to be practical for me, but for you, I want to make sure you guys are able to see this. All right, so I'm going to use this screen right here as an example. This is the perfect example. Right now, it's trying to read my camera, my Logitech. It's not going to read it. Reason why it's not going to read it, because it's being used right here. That's the reason why. So when you want to add the camera on here to show it on here, you want to go to your sources or whatever you add your camera on. And this works for Streamlabs or any other devices, software, websites you use to record your camera. Use your camera. It works on everything. It can even use on Chat Roulette if you want to use it on there. Omegle. It works on all that platform. So this is a very good software. It works good. So whatever you choose the screen or wherever you want to put it, and then you want to add a source. For my case, I'm going to use video capture because that's how the cameras or the source for the cameras are. So I'm going to do video capture right here. Okay, so it says built-in cameras, Logitech, capture cards, etc. Whatever. Hit add source, and here it's gonna ask you to create one. So I'm gonna go ahead and put add new source here. I'm gonna put Nvidia. Oh. Broadcast. I'm just gonna name it that. I don't know. You can name it whatever you want. Just gonna make it easy for myself to know. All right. So I add the source. Now, see, it detected one other video capture instead of the one I'm using right now. All right. So you're gonna go to devices and you're gonna choose a device. You see my camera listed there. If I click on that, it's not gonna show anything because it's being used over here. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick. It's gonna be called camera. Nvidia broadcast. See it right there? You want to choose that. Once you choose that, look at that. I'm right here. This picture is exactly like the one over here. Hit done. And then you adjust it the way you want. As you can see, the whole background is there. I don't need it. Now, if I want to do the blur background, it's going to show my original background with being blurred. Boom. See? But we're going to change it to background removal. So this is a green screen effect. Guys, look at that. I'm not using a green screen, and you see my whole background there. Now, you're going to sit here and adjust it for whatever you want to do it. You can adjust it. I'm just going to adjust it to that little screen right there, what I use it for. There, I'm just leave it right there. And boom. Now, I'm here. I can be talking. Yes, the only thing about it is stuff like this. You see my microphone here. You kind of see it blurring in and out at times. That's the only downside. That's the plus side of having a green screen, because anything in front of the green screen will be displayed. Like, for instance, my microphone will be displayed if I had a green screen instead of this. But hey, that's all right. Some people don't want to buy a green screen or can't afford one. or it takes up too much space. Because if you get the cheap green screens, there are 2 poles on each side, goes up, and it takes up a lot of space, and it takes time to set out. So if you just want to do a quick video or go live for a little bit and not having a green screen in the background, this is a great software to have. As you see, it works awesome, and you can do it many things. You can use this in Streamlabs. Like I said, all you have to do is pick the source, this camera, and parentheses Nvidia broadcast, and that's it. That's simple, guys. So now you're seeing 2 of me, 1 on my display screen and 1 on my preview screen. It's that simple. All right. So hopefully this was a great tutorial on how to use green screen effects without having to own a green screen. For people that are on a budget and want to stream, this is a perfect software to use, guys. Again, I will leave a link to the website down below if you want to get it, but you can always just Google search it by typing it in Nvidia broadcast, and I'll bring the first link up. All right, guys. So if you enjoyed this video and everything I had to show you today, go ahead and give me a big old thumbs up. Show me all the love and support that you guys should love to show the channel. Also, don't forget to hit that share button, because sharing is caring, and we want to make sure everyone's aware of this great little trick on using green screen while having to have a physical green screen available. Simple as that. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, put them in the comment box down below. I'll get to you as soon as I can, when I can, as fast as I can. And if you still haven't done so, to the end of this video, guys, make sure you hit the subscribe button and enable bell notification so you get notified by every time I drop new videos like this one or when I go live. And trust me, guys, you never want to miss a thing. Until next time, guys, this is Junior, aka Semi, signing out from Semi2Tech. Peace.